welcome back. Liverpool have beaten Porto by 2-0 in the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final. Keita and Firmino with the goals in the first half. But Porto, well, they had their opportunities at Anfield this evening, and there they are at full time, still believing, of course, that they can go through to the semi-finals when they welcome Liverpool to the Dragao Stadium next week. And actually, Kevin, if I can start with you, Jim Beglin at the end of his commentary said he was kind of underwhelmed with the Liverpool performance. What did you think?
Listen, I think they did enough. It seemed like they could always find another gear if they wanted to. They would have been obviously more happy getting a third goal. I was surprised at the amount of chances they gave up to Porto. Listen, they should have taken one of those chances in a different game. But Liverpool will be happy coming off that pitch. They didn't look like they exerted too much energy and got the 2 goals, and they'll be the happier side, obviously. Yeah,
Porto, though, Liam, could yet have a big say in the second leg of this tie.
Yeah, if you go into the amount of chances they created, and Marega had an off night. If he had a good night tonight, he could have got 2 or 3 goals. So that'd be a bit of a worry for Liverpool. But the fact is that they've got to stop Liverpool scoring as well, you know. And Liverpool score 1, we know Porto have got to score 4. So I can't see them doing it. Although Liverpool were a little bit slow, I thought, in the second half. The first half, they should have put the game beyond Porto. They had 2 great chances with Salah and Firmino, and that could have been 3-4-0 at half-time.
What are your views at the end of it, Rich?
I see where Jim is coming from, saying he's a little bit underwhelmed, because we have seen Liverpool play better and be far more clinical and exciting, and link-up play in attacking areas working a lot better than it did tonight. But like they won 2-0, kept a clean sheet. They got into the second leg of a quarter-final in a very, very strong position. There are not any injuries or suspensions from tonight, so it was a job well done. I do agree with Liam. I think they missed a couple of opportunities to finish the tie tonight, but I don't think Porto themselves will consider the tie over. I mean, Hector Herrera will come back for the second leg. He's a midfielder, he's a captain, he does a huge amount of work in there. I think they missed him, and if Marega had his shooting boots on, they'd have at least 1 or 2 goals already. So there's reasons for those to be optimistic, and I assume they think it'll be a better atmosphere for them at home. But this Liverpool team went to Bayern Munich and won, so I don't think they will be overly fearful from here.
Yeah. Kevin, let's look at the goals, the first half goals, 2 of them inside the first 26 minutes.
Yeah, as usual, Liverpool start like a house on fire. It starts with Milner, great ball out wide, opens up the pitch into Mane. Takes a couple of touches, drags in 2 defenders, and it's a little toe poke ball into Firmino, who finds Keita, and he gets lucky. Iker Casillas, and you see it from the other angle from behind, has no chance. Listen, Keita's there, he has to take the shot. What's impressive about Liverpool is the amount of people they have in and around the box. They always seem to get 5-6 players always in goal scoring positions. That is how you score goals. You see teams trying to score with one centre forward, and you can be there all day, you'll never score. Liverpool, this is Jordan Henderson, brilliant all night, fantastic ball, and a tap in for Firmino. He wasn't offside. Henderson, lovely ball into Alexander-Arnold, and nice simple pass across to Firmino for a tap in. Again, Liverpool with 5 players in the box, options everywhere, and that's why they score so many goals. And you know, they were well deserved for a 2-0 lead. We thought that early in the game, 2-0 up, there was going to go on and get a good more. It wasn't be the case. Yeah, floodgates opening and all that, but they didn't. But Liam, Liverpool did continue to create chance after chance.
And he did, yeah, and this one fell to Salah. It was actually a bad back pass, and he's in on goal. And last season he would have finished this no problem. This season he's been a little bit hit and miss. He scored at Southampton last Friday night with a good goal. This is another one. Good movement, as Jim pointed out in commentary. Got around the back, and Firmino should have scored. That would have one of those chances put away. 3-0, the game's over, totally over. This was Mane just a little bit offside. The referee gave the right decision, or the linesman gave the right decision. And again, Salah, you know, not quite the same player as he was last year.
OK. Speaking of Salah, Richie, we want to have a look at this tackle, wasn't it, on Danilo towards the end of the match? The VAR officials did have a look at this, but what's your take on it?
Well, it's only 5 minutes from the end, and you can see it in real time there. You can see Danilo ends up on the ground, and a couple of players have their arms outstretched to ask the referee what was going on. That replay there clears it up a little bit, but this is a lot clearer, and you can see the referee's position there. That's a red card for me. I mean, his studs are right in the player's shin. Doesn't make any contact with the ball. That's dangerous. It meets all the criteria of a red card offence. So for the VAR officials to look at it and then to say, well, no action is necessary, I find hard to explain.
Well, the referee was in a good position, Kevin. Like, he could have decided straight away. Like, I suppose he has the ultimate decision, but he'll be guided by...
He's 2 yards away. He should see that. And then...
Well, you go red, yeah?
Yeah, it's a red card.
Okay.
Listen, it's a red card. And the VAR, what's it there for? If it's meant to pick up these decisions, review them, didn't do it. We don't know why. We don't hear why. We don't know anything about it. So, again, it's a bit strange.
Actually, yeah, that is a big thing that has come out of this evening. And you mentioned it at half-time, Liam, that point about if we could hear the communication between the VAR officials who are not on site, but we could hear them interacting with the referee. It would help.
Yeah, we want to know whether they're capable people. You know, we want to hear their conversations. We want
I'm
to know
sure they're capable, but...
Well, the World Cup showed that they're not, Dara. You know, they're not. They're giving some strange decisions. They're giving inconsistent decisions, as Kevin highlighted at half-time. They gave that penalty for Manchester United. I think Alex Ferguson was in the VAR box. No, how can you give a penalty for that and not give a penalty tonight, you know?
Yeah,
so.
OK. All right. Let's look, Kevin, at the opportunity, because Porto, you know, they'll feel maybe hard done by. They didn't leave with a goal at least this evening. This guy, Marega, as Richie said, if he brought the shooting boots, it could have been different.
All night long, we showed him at half-time. He had 4 good chances here. Good first touch, his left foot, long hard across the goal. He just didn't have his finishing boots on tonight. Another one falls him. This is a tighter angle. Listen, his chances in the second half weren't as good as the first half, but he did get in good positions. He seemed to get there. He caused them trouble. He just couldn't put it away. He scored 6 and 6 before this game. We expected him to, you know, to hit the target with a few of those. To get it, with the chance he got, he'd be very disappointed he didn't score 1 goal and be a different story going into the second leg.
We're just going to finish, Liam, with Virgil van Dijk. And, you know, we were asking people at home in the Twitter poll who'd be their Premier League player of the season. This guy could be in the mix for world player.
He's got everything, hasn't he? Look at that pass, vision, delivery. This is him covering Lovren, making sure Marega doesn't get a shot in. This is showing his pace and his calmness just to take the ball out from the back. He's an imperious player. This one here, there's a chance of a mix-up. He takes control of it. He gets it away. This is a little volley. He knows exactly where Milner is, just to get him out of trouble. And there you go. Strength, pace, power. Fantastic. Look at this, coming out from the back with the ball. What a leader, what a player. I watched him closely tonight. I think he made 1 bad pass in 93 minutes.
Not bad.
For a defender, incredible.
He's the real deal. OK.